Some men don't have 12 months to go through 12 steps. They could be dead. If they don't get this thing and if they don't get it quick, there might not be much longer for them.
If you were an addict like myself, you would give up before you get the steps finished.
Drinking, drugging, all this stuff, everything that could go wrong went wrong. I was convinced that I was gonna die in my addiction, and I kind of accepted that.
Multiple heroin overdoses, life in prison, That's where I saw my future going.
I got very suicidal. I felt that there was no light on the other side, and I knew that if I didn't get help, my destination was pretty much out the door.
I envision my future like end up in a body bag. And then that's when I came to realization I just need help.
We're on this maiden voyage for Came to Believe, going out to San Francisco, California to present the program that we've been sharing for 50 years all around the world to a group of homeless people, the really, really least, the last and the lost, those that are really in desperate need. And we're going to go out for the first time and present our program for free for them to help these people change their lives and maybe get them back into productive society. And we're on our way. We're on our way. Got to stop at Starbucks, get our coffee. First of many cups of coffee as we're on this mission today. It's going to be a long day. Keep ourselves awake. Here we are at CityTeam, which is a rescue mission, homeless shelter, rehab in San Jose, California. And we've been here to present the program of Came to Believe, which is the founders program of AA, taking everybody through the 12 steps like we do all around the world and all around the nation.
This is one of our women's programs within CityTeam. It's our home for women and children that are struggling with substance abuse and overcoming other life obstacles, domestic violence situation, homelessness, abusive situations.
We have a big mental health crisis out here in Santa Clara County, and most of them are using, so that's not a good combination either, and that's a tough field to be in and try to fix.
Either they're addicted with alcohol or drugs, or they're homeless, or they just cannot function at all. I mean, I have had individuals walk in and they cannot even look in your eyes and so broken and say, I need help.
So this addiction been going on in my life for well over 20 years.
I started using meth, and at that point I loved it and I could not stop on my own.
I just got finished doing a 2-year prison term, and I'm hoping I can get my life back on track.
I've been an addict for a good half of my life. I envisioned that I would die in my addiction.
I've been going in and out of jail since I was like 12 years old.
I thought I can stop with my own personal will dozens of times. It never worked, and it was so painful that I didn't want to get clean again. And I told myself, if you go out, you better overdose.
These folks that are in the lowest of lowest places, like at this men's shelter, and the women that are coming also, could find out that they can make it and have a spectacular, joy-filled life.
It's really exciting. We got our small groups, we got our leaders showing up. We're expecting miracles. Here we go. Hi, I'm Tom. I'm a recovered alcoholic. We want to be excited when you get up here on Sunday and say that you're recovered too, from whatever it is that has you in addiction. It's not just about drugs and alcohol, guys. It's about anything that has you in brokenness. The main purpose of us being here this weekend is to show you precisely how we recovered.
How do you be grateful for being an alcoholic? It's because I'm recovered. I'm not an alcoholic anymore. I like who I am today. I like to remember who I was because it helps people.
One of the big things that's so important to me is to be able to come here and relate to you guys and meet you guys where you're at. We want to end addiction. We want to share this message with everybody.
I love the simplicity. I'm thankful. Just being able to have these tangible tools, it just makes so much sense.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. This overall is cool. I like it. It's a lot different than I expected it to be.
This is actually going to be the first time in the 10 years I've been doing recovery that I've actually done all the steps.
It was just amazing. And to see the changes in the small groups that I was leading from Friday to today, I mean, they're were just beaming.
Such an invigorating but exhausting weekend. The transformations have been phenomenal as usual. To see the change and to watch people get a new lease on life and a clean slate and get to start their lives over. We're so excited.
Here, I learned a lot more in 3 days than I have been in, 5 months?
I was always told that, we're in a constant state of recovery and we're stuck with this disease, this illness that we have to deal with for the rest of our lives. I felt like I was a patient diagnosed with cancer and I was gonna have to be on chemo for the rest of my life. And so after having had this experience, I feel like I have been cured of cancer and I can now move on with my life.
I do not see me picking up ever again. Really changed my outlook on everything. I mean, I see a light at the end of the tunnel where it used to be super dark.
We did that in like 3 days. I'm talking about I have never, ever heard of anything that could be so possible as that.
I'm recovered.
I am recovered.
I'm recovered.
I'm recovered.
I consider myself completely recovered.
I'm recovered. For sure. For sure, recovered.
I'm recovered, yeah.
Recovered?
I'm recovered, definitely.
Oh, I'm recovered off top. Through the grace of God, man, I'm gonna stay like that. And like I said, I'm gonna share my experience and my hope.
Well, here we are. We're at our departure gate, heading back to New Jersey. It's about 9 o'clock at night on Sunday after just an amazing weekend. I mean, how would we have even known what was gonna happen when we showed up here on Friday? Such an amazing weekend. 70 people's lives changed. It was exhilarating, all the things that we find every time we do one of these retreats. I'm completely inspired to do this again.